Let's try this again. Hey, everybody, it's Cheryl. Welcome back to Muffin Sewing Emporium. How are you doing today? I am wonderfully well. Hopefully, you are as well. It is Friday. That means it's time for Muffin Sewing Emporium, live to you through the power of the internet. Live here in beautiful downtown Paducah, Kentucky. My friends, hopefully you are doing absolutely wonderfully well. I have had a very busy week, and oh boy, the quilt industry is a little on fire right now. We have just seeing everybody come back from QuiltCon has been awesome. Everybody feels like they're having just like a little moment right now, and I just love it, you guys. I am Cheryl Muffin Whited, your host for tonight. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful night, and if you are, you can follow, subscribe, do all those things. Hit the like button, follow us on the Facebook, the YouTubes, the all the places. We have a lot of product to show you tonight. We've got some really interesting things in the shop this week, and I can't wait to show you. And most of all, we have some absolutely gorgeous wovens you are not going to want to miss. If you're out there and you can hear me, make sure you give us a thumbs up, give us a like so that we know that our sound is working. And I will get started on all of this amazing stuff. Tonight we are having sweet tea. As normal. Joy, how are you? Hopefully you are doing well. Okay. You guys. Okay. So much to show you. So much stuff has just come into the shop this week, which is great. I am very excited about that. And it's been a hot minute since we've had a lot of stuff come in. I feel like it all came in at once, which is great. Okay. So, let's talk about that, as the kids say on, do you guys watch Good Mythical Morning? I watch that a lot, and they're like, let's talk about it. Okay. The first thing that I want to show you is this is a new panel. I am very excited about it. It is called Farmhouse Fancy, and this panel is pot holder, tea towels, and handkerchiefs, which, I mean, how cute is that? Handkerchiefs. Okay. So we've got, the little basket of berries, and we've got an apple pie, and I know there's a chicken on here. There's the little chicken. Okay, there's chicken on a nest. Okay, my friends, chickens on the nest is having a moment right now. If you do not know that the glass antique versions of the hen on the nest, like the little bowl, those things have taken off like crazy. So if you have one of those Fenton chicken on the nest dishes, you need to go check what kind you have, because apparently they're going for crazy ridiculous prices right now. This adorable panel is $16. This one is by Poppy Cotton, and Poppy Cotton has got these just absolutely gorgeous, look, they've got little tags, they've got hankies, and a gorgeous tea towel on here. So you are going to want this lovely little adorable panel. And we have these. We have a lot of them. So make sure you come in and check that one out. We've got this also on our website. It is called Farmhouse Fancy. That is the name of it. So if you are the kind that likes these sort of, you know, they're kind of like a little bit what do you call it, like shabby chic. Okay, so they've got that shabby chic going on, they've got that sort of pink country thing going on. This is for you. This is what you are the person that is made for. So it's got some really adorable things. You're going to want to check this one out. Farmhouse Fancy. That's panel number 1. Panel number 2 is this lovely, and it makes a pillow. And this pillow is a, I know it's hard to see, but it is the United States, and it says right there in the bottom, map of home arts of the United States of America. And it's got various, like, you know, things that, you know, Americans did, like basket making and embroidery and tooled leather work and all kinds of different things on this. And it does come with a backing. And so this panel, you can either make it as a quilt or you can make it as a pillow, which is what it is intended to be. It is sold in as a pillow panel. And so it's got kind of this sweet retro look to it. And I am going to point out that this is, you know, trying to be very inclusive of both Native Americans and people who were brought here from other places. And so there's just a lot of different, you know, lots of different cultures represented on this pillow. And anyway, I thought that you would like to see that this one is brand new. This is by J. Recker Frisch. So those of you who are, you know, J. Recker Frisch fans, you're gonna love this panel, okay? Because it's just right along her kind of retro line. Now, this line is called Sew in America or Sew America, and this backing is included on the panel, and it basically is basically about sewing and home arts in the United States. So I already made it into a pillow. You can see it's about 18, it's a good 18-inch pillow. So this is going to be one of those, you can put it out in your sewing room. You can use it in your on your sofa, on your favorite chair. So it's kind of got like that, it's just like a robin egg blue. And I love that Canada is red, okay, like the maple leaf red. I thought that was kind of cute. Anyway, you're going to really love this one. We've got these in stock right now. And it was so easy to whip up too. I think maybe it took me, I don't know, 15 whole minutes to put this pillow together, including stuffing it. So super, super simple. Would make a cute gift for a quilter that you know. We've got the panels and they are currently in stock. Okay. What else? Oh, I have another panel, which I haven't finished this guy yet. I'm in the process of cutting him out. But if you remember our Mr. Boney panel, the same designer has done put him right side up, has done a Uncle Sam, very much like our friend Mr. Boney. Okay, so we've got this giant giant. I say he is pretty big. He's probably um he's probably 4 feet tall. I mean, which is pretty big for an Uncle Sam. Okay, so we've got Uncle Sam. He's got all of his arms and his legs and everything. And we're going to be putting him together this weekend. Okay. And look, there it is, the Uncle Sam panel. It's got a little QR code on how to make him. He is, like I said, he's going to be about 4 feet tall for this Uncle Sam panel. And you do not have to make him, you don't have to make him a stuffy. Okay, because I personally, I'm going to make him as a stuffy, but you could make him, a giant applique if that is what you're into. Okay, Joy, you're absolutely right. He would be great for so many different American holidays. And look, okay, like if you are feeling like, you know, USA is making you feel a little something something, take it out on Mr. Uncle Sam here. Okay, he's there to listen to you. All right, so um but thanks, Joy, I appreciate that. But it would be really great. Now we are getting all this kind of stuff in for the 250th anniversary of America. I think every fabric company has put out some kind of, red, white, and blue USA um, kind of thing. And, this being by the same designer that did our favorite Mr. Boney, I felt like it would be really cool to support My Mind's Eye, which is the designer, and bring in the Uncle Sam stuffy. So you can make him as a doll. You do not have to make him that. You can also make him as a flat applique or a flat wall decoration. Either one is totally okay for this project. So I just want you to, think outside the box with your Uncle Sam panel. Okay. He is $14 and he is available on our website right now as well. So I'm very excited that we got this in along with the So America pillow. Okay. So now I'm trying to do this. Okay. Let's talk about some of the fabric bundles that have come in, because oh my gosh, you guys, this is a heck of a bundle. This is the brand new Cafe Facet. This is his from the Archives collection. So these are going to be Cafe Facet fabrics. Yeah, I'm just gonna scooch this right off of here and I will fix it back up later. This is going to be prints from K Facet that are no longer available, but they are going to be only available in this bundle. Okay, so this is kind of reprints, so to speak, of classic fabrics in the collection. And it starts off, now I have to just say, very rarely does a bundle of K Facet fabrics come sort of prearranged in like a rainbow type order, which I find really cool. Because I have difficulty sometimes deciding like which bundle does it fall into. Is it green? Is it pink? Is it orange? I don't know. But some of these are just amazing. And I'm just going to give you a look here at some of these in here. And I mean, like, some of these have not been reprinted in many, many years. And so these are ones that have been pulled from the archives of the K Facet collective and have been redone so that they are available to you. Like, if you are a newer quilter and you have not been a longtime collector of K Facet, then you would have missed out on these prints because they've not been available for quite some time. And so getting a chance to add these to your collection is really exciting. And I just, the one thing about a K Facet is that there's no like right and wrong side, but like one side of a fabric, one piece of a fabric is never like the full story. And there's just, I mean, some of the repeats in these are easily 5, 6, 7 inches across. Here's one that's from an older collection, and it's like these sort of leaves and stems, which are just amazing. On this really light colored background, which is pretty rare nowadays for a K Facet. But look at these ones with these diagonal stripes. Oh, I just love that. Look at the. This is a combination I can do all day long. I absolutely love it. And you don't think of CAFE as, working so well in a sort of very tight colorway. And so some of these just have a really sort of amazing look. And, even me who's been doing this a really long time, some of these I've never seen either, which is kind of amazing. Um, I just love these. They almost look like little peppers. um, but, the thing about CAFE is that there's just any part of the fabric can be used. And one part of the fabric is can be very different from the other part of the fabric. So, if you were taking these fat quarters and cutting them into blocks, you're going to get a different look just based on where you cut that fabric. And I have to say, like, I love a good purple and yellow, and these ones don't feel as like, I don't know what the right word is. I think the right word for me is obnoxious. Okay? These do not feel obnoxious. Okay? Sometimes a cafe fabric can be like too in your face, and I don't feel like these are too in your face. They like, this one feels very Southwest to me. Which is kind of cool. And then here's the last one. And so this bundle, my friends, is available right now on our website. It is the Cafe Facet from the Archives collection. It's $96. It is 24 fabrics. And can I tell you, like, the number of quilts or the amazing quilt that you will get just out of this bundle alone is incredible. Like, there's going to be like so much variety just in using the different parts of these particular fat quarters. So I know you love color, I love color, and this is really stunning. Yes, Cheryl, it is really, really, really pretty. And I'm really excited about this particular collection. So if you get a chance, come on in and take a look at it, and you can pet it. It's got that typical like lighter. So the thing about K Facet is he gets to dictate what like how like the weight of his fabric. And if you ever give it a feel, it's kind of a little, it's like a hair thinner than your typical quilting cotton, but it is not quite a batiste or an organdy, or it's not even a lawn. It's somewhere in between. So it's got a beautiful hand, and it would drape, it always drapes really, really beautifully. So if you're interested, come on in and take a look at that, or take a look at it on our website. Okay, so our next collection, this just came in today, and this is, as I'm rolling off of my chair, like this chair is like slanted forward, so I'm always like falling off of it. And I have to like actually get up and re-sit on it, because otherwise I will just continue to slide down forward off of this chair this whole time. Okay, this is Serendipity 2. This is a fabric from Riley Blake, and this is a designer. She is from Korea, and she has an aesthetic that I just absolutely love. It's sweet. Um it's delicate. It's very I don't know how to describe it. In Japan, they call it kawaii, which means super cute. Okay? It's a little bit also um cottage core. Okay? So cottage core is very like homey, and has like these plaids in it, the dots, sort of this super cute. Okay, so we're going to talk about this collection. We have these bundles. They are 25 pieces also, and they are $85 for the bundle, but these super like soft pink, almost peach colors are just incredibly adorable. Check out the little dog, the little cat, the little duck, the little baby duck, the little socks, mushrooms, and strawberries in the same collection. Yes, so cute. Look at this beautiful floral. Ooh, the little micro hearts. We have what's called a toss. That's when a fabric goes every which way. It points, there's no right up or down. That's what they call a toss. So we've got the strawberry toss. Here is the main print again. And what you didn't see on this one is that there's like little children on it. And so the little children have, um, you know, they're having their little picnic. There's a little bunny. So there's just some really adorable iconography on there. Making sure I'm putting these in the same order. We've got this floral, which is different from this one. Okay, I want to just point out that this is very cute, but it's a totally different floral, and I can appreciate this because I sometimes like when the designer does not just repeat this one over and over again. I like having the difference in the different um, fabrics, which is always great. Absolutely, Cheryl, this would make an absolutely adorable baby blanket. You are not wrong. Here we've got the hearts, again, the micro hearts, but there, and you can see better on this one than you can in the pink, that they are multicolor. Okay. And so we've got this like sort of soft green. We've got a polka dot, which I never met a polka dot I didn't love. And then we have that in a darker green, kind of like a little bit of a hunter green. There is that floral again in the dark green. And we're kind of going into almost like a like a denim blue here, which is really sweet with these little strawberries on them, the strawberry toss. Here we have the check. It is supposed to be like a plaid, like a gingham, but this is a printed gingham. It's not a woven gingham. And then we go right into, and this colorway right here makes me feel like the 1970s Hello Kitty. Okay, because that yellow background was really prominent in that Hello Kitty era. So that's what this one really reminds me of, is that Hello Kitty 70s toss print, which I just love this. There's the little cotton puffs again in like a mustard color, and we've got that as a printed gingham as well. And then we get into these on a like light ivory cream colored background. And look at how sweet those little ducks are. They're just adorable. Um, Again with the different prints. Here's the dot again. And then here's, this is what I also appreciated, was that you got the strawberries on the cream color, but they went and even gave you some of these like kind of darker colors in here, like the red that really kind of makes you think of picnic basket and um that kind of thing. Is just, yes, Tracy, you are hitting it right on the head. And can I tell you that Minky Kim is a maker? She's a bag and pouch designer. She makes with her own fabrics, and she designs the fabrics that she wants to make with. And I think that really comes out in this. And I want to just point out that this is an orange. This is a straight up orange here. And then you have the green polka dot. And honestly, like, you even have, like, I could probably rearrange these so that you have a rainbow order here if you want one. And then the last fabric is this hexagon cheater print. And my friends, we brought this in on the bolt. We have this in yardage right now. You can get it in our shop right now. Take a look. It has all the hits. It has, but here's what I want to point out. They're just slightly different on the cheater print than they are on the main fabrics, which means if you were to use these, they go in complement with the fabrics, but they aren't an exact replica of the fabrics in the collection. They are close, but not all the way there. So you have like the green and white dot, which is just slightly bigger. You have the strawberry prints that are in different colorways than what they are in the fabrics. You have the little animals on like a blue background. You have a green flower. So I just want to tell you that, I appreciate Minky. She's got such a lovely aesthetic. I absolutely adore these. These are not going to last long in our store, I can tell you, but we do have the yardage of the cheater print. So if you do want some, now's your time. Now's the time to get it. Adorable collection. It's called Serendipity 2. And there is a panel, and the panel is for a 3 zipper pouch panel, and it is so cute. And I don't have it here on the show with me tonight, but if you go to the shop and click on newest, you will find it right away. I am currently making the zipper pouches, and they will be on the show next week. So just so you know, you'll be able to get them. And that zipper pouch panel, it's killer. It is so cute. And so I am really excited. This is a breath of fresh air for spring. It feels very it feels very fresh and clean and adorable, and it's hitting me in my trinket era. Okay, if you're like me and you're like, oh Cheryl, I just love the little trinkets, and you're surrounded by the things that make you feel comfortable, this is the collection. Okay, so look at how sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Um, we have these bundles right now, so hurry up and get one, and you'll you'll be so happy. That's the thing about these. When I brought these in, all I opened up the package and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It was very. I was having a little moment. A little excitement moment over it. It was just, oh, yeah. I'm just, we're having that little excitement. Okay, so this collection here, these, my friends, are checkmates. And these are the wovens in the title of this video. And I am really in love with these wovens. These are by Anna Maria. So very one of the things I love about a woven is the kind of iridescence it has, okay, based on how the light is hitting it. And I think that this is a really good example of how all of the fabrics in this collection work. These are woven with a color in 2 directions. Okay, so you have the warp and the weft, and the warp thread and the weft thread are different colors, and that's what makes when we call them wovens, that's what we mean. And the thickness of these particular wovens are so soft and so they're so well made. Okay, so I want to bring this up to the camera here so you can kind of see what I mean. And we're not talking about a woven that is, like very loose. This is a very high quality woven, and it has an absolutely gorgeous hand. Um, and that kind of like bit of shimmeriness comes from the way that the light hits the 2 different colors. And these are going to look amazing in a quilt, okay? So we have these smaller ones, which are called checkerboards. And so we've got one that's like a yellow and like a cream color that are woven together. This one is like a pink and a yellow woven. And one of the things I want to show you is that like this striation here is actually different colors of pink. It's not just a straight up pink, if that makes any sense. Okay. So this color has got that beautiful shine to it. This is another checkerboard here. This one I call these like a lime color, like lime. Oh, I just love how these look in the light. They're just incredible. Now, I am going to say this box here, if I'm not mistaken, is almost, it's not quite, it's like 3/4 of an inch. Okay, for the four squares. Um, so one square is just a hair over 1/4 of an inch. So I am looking forward to trying to smock these. Okay, I cannot wait. This one here is like a pink with a yellow in it, and then a cream color in the opposite direction. But it's got, just that lovely. I just love how the light sometimes hits the lighter colors. These are so incredible, you guys. I wish you could be here in person. You need to come into the store and touch them. But if you can't, we have all the yardage and we have bundles available on our website. Here, look at this blue, this series of blues with the cream color. It's just, ooh, I love that. Okay. And then we starting to get into the colors that um, are a little bit deeper. And it's so weird how like the light hits just some of the stripe in the blocks, which I just absolutely love that. So we've got, now these ones are fairly small. um Cheryl says, I've seen and touched in person. Yeah, so I had to right away call Cheryl, or text Cheryl and say, oh my gosh, you have to come in and see these. And she came right over. And she got to see them coming out of the box. And yeah, oh, they're so good. They're so good. And again, in the light, the way that they just shimmer is there's no printing on here, right? And there's no glitter or anything. It's just the iridescence of the fabric. It's so incredible. Now here's a cool one because it's got like multiple colors in this block here. Oh yeah, Patty, and it's nice to see quality woven rather than printed. This is nice stuff too. You're really gonna like this. And again, from that the blue hitting the light, and then all of those sort of stripy colors in the alternate blocks, they're just so neat. Now, initially, I didn't think I liked this one, but the more I live with it, the more I love this. And I just think that like a shirt or, a quilt that has, other browns and lights and light dark um and medium would go really amazing with this. Okay. So now in this collection, we're getting into the bigger pieces, which in Anna Maria Textiles calls the alternate. Um, they call these alternates. I don't know why they call them alternates. I know that there was like a checkerboard theme going on here, so checkers. Um, so these ones are called alternate, and you can see that these are almost like big, not quite buffalo check, but you can see where the colors cross over and become a different color. And just to pull these up here to the camera so you can kind of see, and again, they kind of have, like, you can kind of see that happening here in the one, with the color shift happening, which is kind of neat. Here, this one is already sold out at Anna Maria. For whatever reason, people really like this one a lot. So this one is the pink and blue racer stripe. You've got, I love, love, love these aqua and purple colors together. This one just really speaks to me. I don't know why. There are quite a few in these that speak to me, which is why we brought him in. We've got a beautiful purple. Um, it's got a little bit of green, a little bit of purple, a lot of more of the red, pinky purples. So you kind of get that combination here, and then that in with the teal, which is just really really neat. And again, you can kind of see the color shift sort of happening in that. Here is, I feel like these last bunch kind of feel like Easter baskets to me. So there's a lot of like that pastelly, fresh spring color aspect to these. And I think if you mix, the different sizes together, you'll have a lot of fun. But here on the end, you can see like what the colors are as far as like what they used in the weaving. And so you kind of get that cream color mixed with the blue and the pink. And here is, now I like these colors. They feel very Easter like to me. With that just really stunning like light teal, and then I love this kind of green. It's like not quite a green, it's like a spring green. So again, you've got those beautiful colors going, and we've only got a couple left. Bright yellow on here, which I, at first I was like, ooh, I don't know, and now I've lived with it for a while and I absolutely love this fabric. So I just really think that these just really speak to me. They're just, I just love a good woven. I don't know about you, but I love a good woven. We carry quite a few wovens, and we've got quite a few purples in our collection that would match up with these really nicely. So that's always something, that you can look through on our website for. And then this last one here, they call bubblegum. I do know the name of this fabric, and it's called bubblegum. And, once again, you've kind of got that shimmer from the blocks that have the same colors going in both directions. And when it hits it, it just really, it looks almost like satin, but it's not. It's just a really high quality woven. So, um, so again, from like the hand of these are going to be um, very similar to the K facets. They're not quite a lawn. They're not quite a full hardy cotton. They're a lovely sort of soft drapey in the middle. And so you've got the two different sizes of the checks. We have this as a bundle, and we also have this in yardage on the bolt, and you can buy it by the yard on our website. And all of the different bolts are up there, and there is a a scale on there so that you can see just how big the checks really are. but I absolutely love these. I was very, very excited to see this collection. I know you're going to love them. So go check them out. And I have to say, you guys, like this is, it's been a busy week for all of this stuff coming into the shop. So if you see something you like, now's the time to grab it. I can't say that it's all going to last very long because I know how nice this fabric really is. And I think that people are really going to snatch it up pretty quickly. So if you like it, that's what they say. If you like it, you should buy it. And if you need anyone to write you a quote unquote, a prescription for your fabric, reach out to me. I'll be happy to write you one from Dr. Cheryl. And I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope that you get some sewing done because I know I have to get some sewing done. And that I hope you have a very pleasant weekend. We are looking to have beautiful weather. So if you're in the area, come on down and check out the shop tomorrow. We will be open from 10 to 4. And then we are back to regular hours Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 4. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves. I will see all of you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.